Man, Drake is so corny. He's so whack. He is the Karen of hip hop. This is why I said in my other video that I just uploaded today that he is corny. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. Potent Pondering, please come in, thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads. Listen, let me know if you feel me in the comments about this. Let me just tell you this, right? Drake, you're mad phony, you mad fake. It's like you can't stand to see somebody who's more potent than you, Kendrick Lamar. You can't stand to see him winning. You just don't believe in all of your audacity and caucasity that people was really feeling not like us like that. You just couldn't understand it, right? But nobody said nothing when you went on Spotify and you had all of your faces all over every playlist and all of that. Nobody said anything about that. Now you got the nerve during the week of Kendrick Lamar's release album that you want to come out and you trying to say something in regards to, you trying to come out and say something, trying to like have your lawyers file this lawsuit. We're going to get into it. So listen, I was online and I really couldn't believe what I was seeing. And the first thing I saw, I thought of, I said, this is because he got a white mama. He got a white mama. This is why they get down like that, because you know what? Drake don't want nobody else getting it. Listen, I want to say this before I move on and I read this article. Right? When it comes to Drake or whatever, right? He couldn't take it. And for the people watching this, Cardi B, her whole success and everything was front loaded. Everything was front loaded because she can't get that audience now. That I will say about Drake is Drake does have an audience now. His numbers is up. He has an audience now. Cardi B was front loaded with fake streams, and now they can't fake it no more. Apple Music and Spotify said that they will issue fines if people cheat with streams and all of that. So it's just weird to me that with Drake, he wants to make Kendrick look fraudulent, even though that this could get tossed out or whatever in the future. He just wants Kendrick to look fraudulent. He don't really care. He cares about the damage because that's that whiteness in him. That's that whiteness that connect the Lotto that made him go against his sister for Lotto, knowing everything that they done been through, right? I want to get to this original post and I'm gonna read the article. It's just a little brief post or whatever, right? So Drake has initiated legal action, RICO, against Universal Music Group and Spotify over allegations that the two companies conspired to artificially inflate the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, right? You don't think that as a fan on a fan level, and I'm sitting up here doing commentary for years saying how they inflated Cardi and this and that. Nicki ain't never do no lawsuits. And you know that whole conversation going on with people talking about Young Money is looking a certain way, Young Money looking like this, right? Drake, because he's a bitch. He is. He just want people to question Kendrick. He was on that live stream last night throwing this little subliminals, and I'm telling you, like, listen, I don't have no issue against nobody. I'm black American, FBA, fully foundational black American from the United States. You feel me? Mother, family, everybody born, my lineage all over here, right? So I've always been able to tell some posers. Drake is a poser. That's why he got Jay Prince and all of them associated with his brand, because he needs black people to suck and siphon the culture, because he ain't really that. When you already that, you don't gotta act like it. So anyway, so Drake has done that, right? I'm gonna read this article to you from Billboard, right? So Drake accuses UMG and Spotify of scheme to artificially inflate Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us just because he couldn't take that black man. He couldn't take it. Drake, I want to let you know this. You're not potent like that. Your raps ain't potent like that. Do you got some good songs? I remember turning up in the club to starting from the bottom, now we hit down the whole clip here, but you don't hit on like that. You ain't no Jay-Z, you ain't no Nas, you're not potent. Listen, so in a legal petition, the Stars company accuses UMG Spotify of serious wrongdoing, a stunning twist months after his high-profile feud with Kendrick Lamar. This that white mama in him. I can't stress it enough. So Drake has initiated legal action against Universal Music Group, UMG, and Spotify over the inflation of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. In a filing on Monday, November 25th, and you just seen Drake was last night on that live. He knew what was going to happen today. He's a snake. I don't like him. All right. So in Manhattan court, Drake Frozen Moments LLC accused UMG of launching an illegal scheme involving bots, payola, and other methods to pump up Kendrick Lamar's song, a track that savagely attacked Drake amid the ongoing feud between the two stars. Ooh, he's P-U-S-S-Y. UMG did not rely on chance or even ordinary business practices, attorneys for Drake attorneys for Drake's companies, right? It instead launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airwaves. No, people wanted it. Drake, you're a high-profile rapper. Kendrick Lamar was there. He had his base and all of that. You're a high profile. So anytime you mix the two, people is going to want to know what is the next one saying. And Kendrick Lamar is already good. What is wrong with you? It's the caucasity. It's the audacity. It's the people that got that white blood flowing them into this game and the tragedy. I'm sick of it. You really trying to ruin his parade this week with his album. So Drake's attorneys accuse UMG violating the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act. The federal RICO statute, often used in criminal cases against organized crime. They also allege that deceptive business practices and false advertising under New York state law. He's just a coward. All right. So the court filings are a remarkable twist in the high-profile beef between the two stars, which saw Drake and Lamar exchange stinging diss tracks over periods of months earlier this year. That Drake lost. He couldn't take it. He just couldn't understand with all my whiteness and all my diverse fans and all of that. Why is Kendrick winning? Why is he? Excuse me. He couldn't understand why was he winning? Why they messing with him more than me? And that's what this whole thing is about. So that such a dispute will spill into business litigation seemed almost unthinkable in the world of hip hop. Yeah, because you hip hop's Karen. Hip hop Karen's Drake. That's what you are. You a Karen. All right. So it also represents a stunning rift between Drake and UMG, where the star has spent his entire career, so he think that they owe him something, first through signing a deal through Young Money's imprint, which was distributed by Republic Records, then signing directly to Republic. All right. So Lamar, meanwhile, has also spent his entire career associated with UMG. So you've been there and he been there. You've been there. UMG is big. They pretty much associate to every large act in the game, pretty much. All right. First through the TDE imprint, which distributed through Interscope, and more recently through his own company, PG Lang, which he licenses through Interscope. All right. So in technical terms, Monday's filing is not yet a full lawsuit, but a so-called pre-action. A pre-action petition. So they want to see what they're trying to figure out what's going on. A procedure under New York state law that aims to secure information before filing a lawsuit. So they want to know the ins and outs of what happened. How did his song get so big? This is PUSSY. I don't respect Drake. I knew it was always something about him I didn't like. Any person that I always hear about caping and capping for Drake, and even I've given it to him saying that, he was like, most streamed and this and that. Yeah, because he's white and he caters to a whole different demographic. Kendrick is killing it now. Just right now, they said he did over 200,000 predicted without the pure sales of his album. You know what? I didn't buy his album, but when I get off of here, I'm definitely about to buy it, because I can't believe it's the caucasity, the audacity of this male Karen. That same Lotto was on. All right. So he trying to see what's going on with them. Spotify declined to comment on the allegations when reached by Billboard. UMG did not immediately return the request for a comment. So Drake's attorneys claim that UMG carried out the scheme in a variety of ways, including by charging Spotify vastly reduced licensing rates in exchange for the streamer recommending the song to users who had to search for unrelated songs and artists. Who cares? Drake, do you remember when you put your album out and your face was over every playlist that didn't even have nothing to do with you, and Spotify had to refund the money? Who cares? This is the caucasity, the audacity of this male Karen. All right? So they also claim that UMG paid influencers to boost the song on social media and hired armies of bots to fraudulently spike the numbers. You see how they're trying to mix them together, conflate the two? No. You can pay influencers to like a song, and we don't even know if they did that. I think that so many people just wanted to like Kendrick Lamar over Drake that's just what they gave up. And you just can't take it, and all your whiteness and all your privilege, you just can't take it. This is why I get mad when I see hip hop articles written by people who have Caucasian connection. This is why I feel away, because it's just it's the itchness for me. That's what it really is, right? UMG conspired with and paid currently unknown parties to use bots to artificially inflate the spread of Not Like Us, and to deceive consumers into believing the song was more popular than it was in reality, Drake's lawyers write. And these are the words that are coming from Drake because he feels some sort of way, because him and all of his white glory just cannot believe that Kendrick Lamar, a black man with more potent lyrics, more substance, is just over him. He can't take it. I'm telling you, this is a huge turnoff for me. It's a huge turnoff. And one particularly eye-catching claim, and make sure you get them tickets for Kendrick Lamar tour that's coming out too. We going to that tour. This makes me sick to my stomach. All right? All right, and one particularly eye-catching claim, the petition claims that UMG paid Apple Music to have its voice assistant feature Siri purposely misdirect users to Kendrick Lamar's song. Yo. Online sources reported that when users asked Siri to play the album Certified Lover Boy by Drake, Siri instead played Not Like Us, which contains the lyric Certified Pedo, an allegation against Drake that the rapper's lawyers write. All right. So Apple is not named as a respondent in the petition nor accused of any legal wrongdoing. A spokesperson for the company did not immediately return a call or request for comment. This is that bitch assness. This is that. Oh my God. I can't stress it enough. Right. All right. So why would UMG choose to aggressively boost Lamar's song? Drake lawyers say it was partially because of the internal corporate dynamics at UMG and Interscope, where financial incentives for executives are largely based on the specific UMG division rather than the performance of UMG more generally. All right. So Drake, he just got to take it there. You know what? Let me tell you this. Even as a fan, I'm going to tell you, even though I know in all of the ball sacks that the talent gets, sucked and siphoned from to produce something for Cardi B, we seeing her get plaque. She diamond, she this and that. Right. I know that she ain't that, because if she had all of that audience two years ago, where is that audience at right now? Drake really has the audience. Who cares if Kendrick Lamar has an audience? This is what I'm saying. It comes off that you are a sore loser. You mad. You want everybody to look at Kendrick like he a fraud. You want this album for his to have some negative connotation around it. It's just that it's poor. It's poor. So UMG schemes were motivated at least in part by the desire of the executives at Interscope to maximize their own profits. Drake's attorneys write, so what, is his money? You got money too. Like, who cares? This is what I'm saying. These rich people be so evil, so jealous. A lot of them got the mentality and the mind frame of a fifth grader. All right? Drake's attorneys write, executives at Interscope have been incentivized to maximize the financial success of Interscope through the promotion of Not Like Us, and it's revitalized an impact on the artist's prior recording catalog. I can't wait to see him perform this at the Super Bowl now. I can't wait. You seen the pop-up. You seen how people reacted. Cali is on it. The whole world is on it. But really, I'm going to tell you this. I told y'all this before. Euphoria was personally my track. That was my track that I love. I can't believe this man. All right. So Drake's attorneys say that they raised the issue with UMG before heading to court, but the music giant has no interest in taking responsibility for the misconduct. To the contrary, he claims that UMG has actively tried to conceal the wrongdoing, including by firing staffers perceived as having loyalty to Drake. All right. Drake has repeatedly sought to engage UMG in discussions to resolve the ongoing harm it has suffered as a result of UMG's actions. Drake, the song is out already. It ain't no taking it back. What you trying? You just trying to get money to have the ha white moment? Your mama white, Jewish. They all listen. All right. Okay. UMG's action. The petition reads. Okay. So. All right. So UMG refused to engage in negotiations and insisted that UMG is not responsible for his own actions. Instead, Drake says UMG has pointed the finger at Lamar and insisted that Drake should sue the rival rather than the label. He also claims that UMG told him that the label would sue Lamar if Drake ended up filing his own lawsuit. That's interesting. So update. This story was updated at 5:38 Eastern Time on November 11th with additional details from the petition. This is a developing story and it will be updated once again they get more information. So listen, I just can't believe this. Real talk. I can't believe that Drake is so... Let me tell you something. When you winning, they don't. When you on a regular level, they don't care. When you start winning, when you start getting the attention, I thought that this was a rap battle. What you trying to do? Like, you trying to make rap battles like not be like? So what he said on the record. People say stuff on records all the time. All of that fake stuff. Remy Ma said to Nicki, she ate it up, and look at her, she's still here. Your sister's still here. The thing is, Nicki got that real door veins. This is why I got mad when she stuck up for y'all before, because y'all all listen. You a clown for sure. You mad at Kendrick Lamar's success? You mad that people is really taking in and consuming his music? His album went up and it don't got nothing to do with Not Like Us. I actually did a review of his album the other day and I called him stupid for not putting that song on that album with all of the streams and everything on that. Huh? Like, what is wrong with you? You the type that make them want to get up in your, like a thong or do. You just whack. Drake is just whack to me. Hip hop's Karen Drake. Hip hop's Karen Drake. That's how I feel about it. Drake a snaky fake. Fake. Listen, potent, pondering, never pandering. Get in the comments, let me know what you think about this. Yeah, man, I'm definitely in my feelings about this because I just feel like it's trash. Trash behavior, Karen behavior, hip hop Karen. Listen, I'm up out of here. I'm pissed. Pissed beyond pissivity. Peace.